Ciao dudes!
Welcome to pasta.
Okay, so last month was February, the month before was Veganuary. This month we are hoping to do a series of pasta. We're going to go deep, delve in to the crevices of pasta.
Crevice, I didn't like that word. But we're going to spend the full month camping out in pasta.
Let us know how deep you'd like. Totally right.
Well, let us know what you think in terms of where you'd like us to go with the pasta.
Like whether you're making our own pasta from scratch, making our own ravioli, baked pasta, you want an oil-free pasta,
Quick,
5-minute
simple,
pasta dinners.
easy. You know, this month is dedicated to you. It's all pasta. Our pasta videos tend to get loads of views. So
Comment below, please get involved. This is a community. We want to help. Yes!
And today we're kicking this off with a recipe that Steve cooks all the time at home. It's a linguine.
It's a squash sage linguine with fried wild mushrooms. These are wild mushrooms because I was trying to chase them around the shop earlier. Okay, that was poor.
Anyway, okay, so this is quick, it's easy. It takes 10 minutes once you've got the squash cooked, and it's gonna be delicious.
Okay, first step, we have 500 grams of linguine. Obviously it's dried linguine. We have a pot of boiling water. We have not put in oil. We're gonna put in a generous pinch of salt.
Why wouldn't I put oil in my pasta?
Because typically it will form a barrier between the sauce and the pasta, and it'll make it more slippy. The second thing, the reason why you salt your water is so it's more like seawater, so it's more buoyant, so your pasta is less likely to salt. In it goes, wow. And just leave it just slowly soften.
Well, aren't you great?
Thanks a million.
Okay, so we've got a pan on a high heat. This is just a regular flat frying pan. I'm gonna go in with about 1.5 tablespoons of oil.
While he's doing that, I am chopping our mushrooms of choice. I've gone with shiitake, go with whatever type you have. Wait until your pan's nice and hot. I'm chopping them into strips like this because I really want them to brown. Okay, we've got our pan nice and hot. You'll hear the oil starting to sizzle but not smoke. We've sliced our mushrooms nice and fine. Pop them down and try to get them as flat as we can on the pan because we really do want them to brown. So what you're trying to do is really, where the cooking is going to happen is where the mushrooms touch the pan. So really try to create space.
And that's part of the reason why I love a wide bottom pan, because there's more surface area in the bottom, the heat hits it, disperses, and you're going to get much more frying surface area.
Okay, while Dave's browning our mushrooms, I've diced 2 cloves of garlic quite finely. I'm going to pop them in now because I don't want them to cook too much. So the mushrooms are nearly finished.
Like typically garlic will take about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes until it starts to golden. So we've got about 2 minutes left in these mushrooms and that's it.
Just going to infuse the oil and really permeate that garlic flavour throughout the dish.
So the pasta's boiled, took about 6 to 7 minutes, and we're just going to drain it. I want to keep all the pasta water here, the water that we boiled it in. So we're draining it through a colander into a pot. And that was draining rather than braining.
Okay, time to make our sauce. We have a blender. In our blender, I'm going to add 300 grams of cooked squash. If you don't have squash, you could use sweet potato, you could use pumpkin, any type, I think preferably squash, but whatever you have.
So this is just butternut squash, we just peeled it and baked it, that was it.
And we're going to put in 200 ml of starchy water. I'm going to put in a generous pinch of salt. Good generous.
2 tablespoons of oil just to help it emulsify. And this is going to be the basis of our sauce, so it's a squash sauce. It's a really good way of doing it.
Ready? Okay, so we've bedded down our sauce. See the way it's quite runny there?
There's still plenty of movement in it, it's nice.
Yeah, and we can make it more runny, we can just simply add more starchy water, so we're in control of it. So in goes our sauce there.
So it's nice, quite a bright yellow, vibrant colour.
So I've chopped some sage nice and roughly. I'm just going to pop it in.
So literally we're just going to bring this up to temperature. It's probably going to take about 1 minute. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I've just knocked that off the heat. I literally brought it to temperature.
Squash and sage.
Okay, here we go. The first of our... Okay, so here's the only name which we have so far is...
Pasta art. It's pretty poor, I know.
Pastarch.
Pasta art.
That's the only name we have for this month. So as we said, we had Veganuary, we had February, and we're looking for one for pastas.
Very nice, very subtle, nice,
simple.
Strong bang of garlic coming through, undertone of sage. Lovely sauce, very simple. That made enough sauce for 3 bits of pasta. Obviously, if you do want to make just increase, we started with 300 grams of squash, up to 400 or 500 grams. The ratio is 300 grams of squash to 200 grams of pasta water.
Beautiful. So, anyway, that's the first of our videos on pasta this month. Plan is to do 8 videos on pasta. Let us comment down below. Let us know what you want us to do. As we were saying, bakes, simple ones, quick, easy dinners.
whether it's cannelloni, whether it's making our own pastas, whether it's lasagnas, different type of things. So let us know, and we will listen. Thank you for watching. Ciao.
Cheers. Ciao, bellos.
Grazie.